Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Zidni Nafi from the Graduate School of Win Jakarta. At this moment, I will present my paper entitled The Hijrah Trend Among Indonesian Celebrities in the Perspective of Psychology of Religion. This paper was co-designed by me, Dr. Arif Zamhari and Alvin Sahab. This paper begins with a background on the symptoms of public Islamization through awareness of religious identity, especially among urban Muslims, where many Indonesian celebrities choose the path of hijrah. In fact, not a few of the celebrities have become icons of the hijrah movement community. As an influencer, the trend of celebrity hijrah is then followed by the public, especially the Muslim millennial generation. On this slide, we can see the face of several male and female celebrities who have declared their hijrah. They form a special hijrah community for artists or celebrities. We already know that the hijrah is the history of the Prophet Muhammad and his companions moving from Mecca to Medina. Apart from that, several hadiths also mention the meaning of hijrah. So, the term hijrah then undergoes a transformation or contextualization of meaning. As the statement from Prof. Quraish Shihab and Abdullah Gymnastiar. According to Prof. Quraish Shihab, the hijrah is to be understood as an attitude and behavior that solves the stability or of faith and seriousness in carrying out the teaching of Islam. And according to Abdullah Gymnastiar or Ahagim, there are the two hijrah definitions. The first, the meaning of hijrah ma'nawiyah, from previous personal circumstance toward a better state in the aspect of birth and mentality. And the second, physical hijrah makaniyah, is moving from one place to another where the situation is better. Furthermore, the psychology of religion in this context is a research paradigm that, from psychology perspective, religion is the nature brought by the human as birth. The core and source of religion is religiosity, namely the feeling and awareness of human relation and reconnection with God. And the last, the function of religious psychology or religious or physiology of religions is the described matter related to the behavior of religious followers. About hijrah term, Islamic and psychology perspective. In psychology perspective, there is theory of religious conversion. In Islamic perspective, we know about hijrah term. Hijrah in perspective of psychology of religion. According to Raymond Palasian, he has religious conversion theory. He defined two types the religious conversion, the first internal and external. And Robert told us he has religious conversion theory. He defined four types: intellectual conversion, moral conversion, social conversion, and the last mythical conversion. How about hijrah? Hijrah is included in the type of internal. In this context is Islam. Internal religious conversion, and more dominantly so the side of social conversion than intellectual, moral, and mystical. Hijrah motive in perspective of psychology of religion. Loveland and Norman, they have theory of motives in religious conversion. That hijrah motive are intellectual, mystical, experimental, affection, revivalism, and cursive. And Hijrah orientation in perspective of psychology of religion, according to Alport and Soros, that their religious orientation are intrinsic and extrinsic. In orientation intrinsic, find the main motive in religion. Other needs are seen as less important. Needs are aligned with religious belief and proposition, and internalized religion follow it completely. And extrinsic, use religion for their own purpose, can find religion useful in a variety of ways. And the last, religion of providing security and comfort, socializing and distraction, status and self-rectness. In this paradigm analysis, the intrinsic orientation of Hijrah celebrate are looking for peace, life, and improving the quality of religious attitude and leaving behind the dark past experience. And the intrinsic orientation of celebrity Hijrah are increasing his popularity and looking for new endorsement and advertising in their social media, Instagram, Twitter, and others. And the last, finding new community in the world of entertainment. In conclusion, the psychology of religion places the two Hijrah orientation like two sides of a coin. Extrinsic and intrinsic orientation in Hijrah go hand in hand among celebrities. Thank you for your attention for this presentation. In advance, thank you also for your question and response. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.